So if you could just start off by introducing yourself and saying that you're the manager of the hotel part first.
Right. Okay, I'm John McKittrick. I'm manager of the Atlantic Hotel.
So could you explain why Gig Weekend is so special and why people will come over for it?
It's so special because it's been going on for such a long time, and there's a huge following, principally over Cornwall and the south coast, but also all over the world because of what we do here on the Isles of Scilly.
How does Gig Weekend affect the hotel?
It doesn't have a huge effect on it. To be brutally honest, the main effect is the noise in the evenings for the residents. But we do have a couple of gig teams come in for dinner over the weekend, so we do pick up a lot of business in that respect. But because we're in a hotel, the majority of people who come to watch the gig racing won't actually pay the prices to stay in a hotel. They'd rather stay in guest houses, B&Bs, camping, that sort of thing.
So how many guests would you say are booked in for Gig Weekend, and would you say it's up from last year?
Again, the actual Gig Weekend itself doesn't affect our guest numbers, and we're full over the weekend, but not particularly with people who are staying for the Gig Weekend.
Okay. Do you, so you don't really have to get an extra staff or anything like that then?
Not really, no, not here.
Okay. Do you have to stock up on any certain items like toiletries or anything like that?
Not really, again, because it's just an ordinary week for us. We've only got so many bedrooms, we can only fill them to capacity, and we do that the rest of the season, so it's just a sort of carry on for us.
Okay, that's brilliant. So now we'll just do a quick bit about the pub.
Okay.
So could you just reintroduce yourself and mention the pub this time, please?
Okay, my name's John McKittrick. I oversee the Atlantic Inn.
Brilliant. So what are the punters' favourite drinks over Gig Weekend?
Probably far and away the most favourite is, apart from lager, it's got to be Rattler cider. Very, very popular.
How many pints do you think you'll sell over the weekend?
We're going to get rid of probably between 10 and 12 barrels or kegs. So that's 140, 150 gallons times 8. You work it out, it's well over 1,000.
How do you cope with all the extra washing up that you have to do over Gig Weekend?
It's just part and parcel again. You know, the kids that we've got in the wash up, they're collecting glasses and just constantly getting them through. And you know, whether we like it or not, and I'm sure some of the other landlords won't say this, but often you're serving beer in hot glasses because you're that desperate to get them out of the washing machine and get them used again. We always buy in about 4 or 5 cases of glassware, extra glassware, for the weekend to try and make sure that we've got plenty.
Okay. What's your personal favourite thing about Gig Weekend?
I just think it's the atmosphere. The atmosphere is just wonderful. It's superb. Everybody's happy, and it's great. I have to say that over the past 7 years that I've been here, the racers themselves, the rowers themselves, they're far more competitive. 7 years ago there was a lot more drinking than there is prior to the Sunday night. The Sunday night and the Monday now is the big drinking days, but it has become very competitive, and as I say, the atmosphere is just superb.
Do you have any funny or memorable experiences from any previous Gig Weekends that you can recall?
There's always one or two. There's always a few people who've had a little too much to drink, and we've had people sort of dropping their pants and that sort of thing, but it's obviously you just have a quiet word with them and say, look, there's limits to what we'll accept in here. If you don't stick to those limits, then you're going to be finding somewhere else to drink. It's generally light-hearted, and you can pass it off once or twice.
That's brilliant. Thank you very much for
that.
Cheers.
Fantastic. Thank you.